Welcome back. I'm Isla.
I'm Takata.
Hi. So we are talking about extraction healing today, and also some of our required readings, some books that we're adding to the list. Just a reminder again to make sure to go into the course at store.yogaforlove.com, log in. The reading list gets constantly updated, so we're about to add some more books to it because we've combined our libraries together, and she has books like, oh wait, that's the same author, that we talked about earlier. So now she has the Jenny Sam's book here, which is part of the required reading that's already on there. We have the cards, the medicine cards over here. So the medicine cards are what Tamara wants attention today. She's like, I'm going to keep falling over. So these medicine cards and the power animal cards are part of this recommended reading. I use these a lot, and these books are amazing. So that author is Jenny Sam's, and she has another book by her that I'm going to add to our list. I'm going to talk about that one.
Dancing the Dream, the 7 Sacred Paths of Human Transformation.
Yes, amazing stuff. This author, she's fantastic. I've learned so much from her teachings. We talked in the last video about the Lynn Andrews book, Teachings Around the Sacred Wheel, and some of the meditations that we've done are from that. The cards are an incredible set of cards, the medicine cards and the Sacred Path cards I've mentioned to y'all before, and they can be worked together. And also there is a download to work both of those cards together. It's a PDF. So I'm going to look for that PDF and upload it to the course because it's new card spreads when you combine these two cards. What else we got over here?
Well, we've got Celebrate the Earth, which is a year of holidays in the pagan tradition. So this goes into just essentially pagan traditional holidays and what they what they are related to, like midsummer, and these are all the 8 Sabbaths. We use these every time we do rituals and group sessions. So if you're going to play out a circle, Imbolc, etc. Yeah, so it kind of goes in, breaks down some, I think it talks about plants that are associated to them. Here come the dogs. All the wonderful things about it. Essentially, earth magic, holidays, ancient activities.
Okay, go. Off my mat.
This is a great source book to just dive deeper into what the seasonal holidays represent. Come on, guys.
So we use this a lot when we are doing different circles and ceremonies. It has a lot of wonderful things to pull from. We've also got earth magic. Stephen Farmer has a great set of cards. Are the cards over there? Animal cards and earth magic cards. And so he's a great author. There's the cards that go with it. And so, yeah, these animal cards. See, she had these and I had these. And then I don't know if this was yours or mine. I can't remember at this point. These were mine. So yes, we have, between the 3 of us, we have the whole set, all his cards. But so we've got 3 sets between the 2 of us. The earth magic is the one that goes with this book. And then you got the, so that's this one.
You had the book and I had the deck.
Yeah. And then I had these 2 animal cards, which are Stephen Farmer.
But you also gave me the deck.
Was it a gift?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you gave it to me at our first ceremony.
I did. The very first ceremony that we set together.
We didn't know that it was going to
the library
go as far as it did.
Yes. Ancient shamanic wisdom for healing yourself, others, and the planet. The best-selling author of Animal Spirit Guides. So this one is really good. It's got a lot of great stuff in it. So highly recommend that one. Then we got another author with a same title,
Earth Magic, also. And this is Claire Namad. A Wise Woman's Guide to Herbal, Astrological, and Other Folk Wisdom. So this one also goes into many of the pagan holidays, but then it also, this one dives deep into, different plants, flowers. I mean, this is a chart of flower, ruling angels, and then what time of day they're associated with.
That's a great reference charts in here.
So, again, it's just more.
Just diving into the earth, the magic of the earth. That's really what it
Saint
is.
Mary
There's little-
Magdalene's rose filter for a broken heart. So there's like little
poems.
antidotes and natural remedies.
Kind of like the Farmer's Almanac for fairies and shamans.
Right. Exactly. July, the month of the rose, and then it goes into angel spirits and stars associated. It's just
Yeah, this is a
plants and
great one.
herbs, and just got some good little tidbits in
And
it.
these are all reference, they're not meant to read from cover to cover. You're going to pick them up, put them down, pick them up, put them down, for 10, 20 years. It's not going to be something you're just going to read, but these are great things to have in your repertoire. And then the last one we have to talk about today.
Animals speak, the spiritual and magical powers of creatures, great and small. So this is kind of like in the line of animal totems, and what the animals represent. Why are they showing up for you? What is their power? What is their message? Very similar to the medicine cards.
Oh yeah, you could just reference this it's basically like a journal that has an index of all the animals.
Dictionary of bird totems, cardinals, catbird, chickadees. You go into.
It's nice to have these instead of always wanting to go on the internet and pull stuff up. There's great references tools on the internet, but also it's really a dice roll. You don't even know what you're getting. So this way, they're very reputable authors. This is Sequin, our other kitty, our little baby kitten. We're saying hi to everybody. She's very tiny, very tiny. So anything else about I don't think we have any other. Oh, this deck right here. This deck is we use this all the time, especially when working with combo medicine. It's one that I always pull from. So this is the Earth Warriors. And I love Elena Fairchild. She's done a lot of stuff with the angelic. And as we work with this shamanic realm, we're also working directly with the angelic realm, even though, that's like kind of seems more connected with Reiki and that kind of side of the training. But we're all one. It's just all different ways to get there. And so she went and dove very deep into the angelic realm and crystals and crystal healing. But then she came through in 2020 with this amazing deck, which is, and the artwork on it is incredible. And this deck is an oracle, Rise of the Soul Tribe of Sacred Guardians and Inspired Visionaries. So it has different archetypes and visionary teachers from ancient wisdom all over the world. It's really, really powerful deck.
Yeah.
So I love that one.
That's maybe my favorite deck.
Yeah, it's good. It is always spot on.
Starseed deck.
That one's a totally different realm as well, but it's all one.
It is.
You want to talk about that one?
Yeah, sure. This is the Starseed Oracle deck.
Rebecca Campbell is a mentor.
Yeah. And this is definitely on the more galactic aspect of the soul, more getting into the Pleiadian, Arcturian, some of our galactic ancestral lineage aspects, where your soul may have actually come from.
We all have lifetimes all over this galaxy and beyond. And doing this work, I think for many thousands of years, it was like all about the earth. But we're so expanded now that's what you'll find in our shamanic training is it doesn't just focus on the earth, it's also focused on the galactic because it's all one teaching, really. The medicine came from the stars. well, obviously we sing the song of the stars to start our circles, so I mean, it's always recognized, but it was never really taught in any of the trainings that I took.
But the thing is, we are the conductor, right? We are the transistor. We are the point in which Earth and heaven meet. It meets within us. We are that.
We are the
The
stars
battery. We
Yeah.
are the battery, essentially. So we help connect it and transmute the energy between the two realms of heaven and earth.
Well, let's talk about the Song of the Stars, because that's exactly what this is. So the Algonquian Song of the Stars is, we are the stars that sing. We sing with delight. We are the birds of fire. We fly over the sky. Our light is a voice. We make a road for the spirits to pass over. We are like the wind, wrapped in luminous wings. We make a road for spirits to pass over. And so that is how we open all the circles in our training. In our next video, we'll start with that. But I wanted to go over some of our reference tools, some of the tools you'll use in this video. So one thing is that when you're working on self and other, you want to have tools, okay? In the last card deck I wanted to share with you, that which is very much of the earth, is the Hawaiian Mana deck. And this is the Hawaiian Mana cards. Got these on the big island of Hawaii at a beautiful resort called Kalani, which is no longer there because of the volcano. And it didn't get wiped out, but the community moved because of the volcano. Someone's in a crystal basket over here.
Knocking down.
And this is a white buffalo woman. Apparently she wanted to come into our circle. She keeps falling down.
Sekhmet moved her down.
Yes, so white buffalo woman is such a major guide for us. And white buffalo woman has archetypes within the Hawaiian culture as well. And one of them is Pele's sister. So I'd like to talk to you about these cards a little bit too, because these cards are super, super good about manifesting and connecting to the mana or the prana, ki, chi, life force, energy. Some of y'all have took the Reiki training, and we talk a lot about ki, which is chi, life force, prana, mana. And this really taps into that. Plus it has a lot of the ancient teachings from Hawaii. So I just love this deck so much. We have several more decks, but we're not going to talk about all of them. They're all awesome. But these are the ones that are the most shamanic. Is there any other one? Well, I mean, I guess since we're talking galactic, we might as well talk about the Lemurian and the angels and
Really?
No.
She literally said,
I'm not talking about like the other animal deck. The angel decks we talk about in our Reiki training. The goddess decks we just talk about in our other trainings. But the secret language of animals, this one's really, really good as well. And their oracles. Chip Richards is the author for that one. So it goes with the animal cards, because we talk a lot about power animals. When you do a power animal reading and journey for somebody, I usually pull a card at the end also, which is super fun, because you'll see maybe the similar animal come up, or you'll have a whole nother animal come in. And then talking about our galactic family, I was gifted by a student recently. She mailed these Beyond Lemuria cards to me, and they're just perfect, which goes a lot with the Hawaiian teachings. I bet these cards would work really good together, actually, because Lemuria and Hawaiian teachings are very, very integrated.
I bet those two also.
Yeah, so the Earth Warriors, and then this is by Izzy Ivy. Yeah, the artwork on here is amazing. So you can combine readings and combine decks the more you start to work with it on your own. And then as you start to work with other people, you have all these tools to use. So getting into your tools will help you get into your own self-care and your self-practice, because that's where these foundations come from, right, ladies? You have to have the practice in your own repertoire before you can start sharing it with others. But don't wait. You're never going to be perfect. It's never going to be like spot on, like I'm now a shamanic practitioner, I could go do sessions. Just learn it and go do it immediately. Just learn it and go do it. There's never going to be a point in time where you're perfect.
All of these are just tools to allow spirit to speak through us / to us, that it helps clarify the information, because sometimes it's like, did I really see a moose?
Yeah. Was that like our animal?
Not really.
Okay, that was in the dream.
Like, did I really see the Black Panther? But did that really happen? And but then you go and you like actually read about it, and it's like, oh my gosh, that like hits so hard. You know, like that's so spot on. And then we read about it, we can really get those confirmations. And the more we get those confirmations, the more confident we have within our own intuition and our own guidance system. It helps strengthen those muscles, right? So the point that we don't need these anymore to actually assist us, but they do help kind of break that barrier. They help us. It's like, these are like, you know, having a weightlifting bench for that spiritual connection, for that inner guidance intuition to come through. You know, allows you to flex the muscles a little bit and get confirmations back and forth. That's huge. Confirmations are just everything.
Right, and you get these validations everywhere. You really do. And the more you do this work, the more the serendipities come in. So let's see, here's some more books here for the extraction healing. The Book of Shamanic Healing. Alberto Villoldo, a shamanic healer, a shaman healer sage. Do you have that one?
I don't.
That one is a really good one. I don't have a copy of that one. I'd actually like a copy of that one. Let's see. Healing your aura and chakras. That I think I'd put that more into. I mean, it's great for extraction healing, but also I'd put that more into the energetic side of Reiki. But you know, they cross over so much. I call myself a shamanic Reiki practitioner because the Reiki that I practice involves crystals, involves stones, it involves prayer and chanting. And so the extraction healing and the Reiki you're going to see are very well integrated hand in hand. So if you haven't done your Reiki training, do that as well. Let's see, Woman Who Glows in the Dark, Elena Avila, and then the Wonders of the Natural and the Essence of the, I can't read, Zogahen. So this is a Native American shamanic tradition of Tibet. So there's a couple other book lists, which those are not personal references, those are from a group that I did. So I want to just pause here and go over the Algonquin Song of the Stars and the tools. So let's just say the chant together, and then I will reference to you also the song by Dead Can Dance, because I love that song, and it has this in the very beginning, he chants it.
Do you want to hold this up?
Well, they can't really see it and say it with us. We're just going to say it, and then I'll send you a reference for it. Okay. So ready? We are the stars that sing. We sing with our light. We are the birds of fire. We fly over the sky. Our light is a voice. We make a road for the spirits to pass over. We are like the wind, wrapped in luminous wings. We make a road for the spirits to pass over. Oh. So we're going to pause here, then we're going to get into our next step, which is our extraction healing and the tools. Thank you.